The influence of fashion icons on sustainable fashion trends and fair standards in the fashion industry. Fashion icons have always been influential in shaping the fashion industry. From Coco Chanel to Anna Wintour, these icons have not only set fashion trends but also influenced the way people think about fashion. In recent years, however, there has been a growing awareness of the impact that the fashion industry has on the environment and on the people who produce our clothes. As a result, there has been a shift towards sustainable and ethical fashion, and fashion icons are now using their influence to promote these values. One way that fashion icons are promoting sustainable and ethical fashion is by incorporating these values into their own fashion lines. Stella McCartney, for example, is a leading advocate for sustainable and ethical fashion. Her brand uses only sustainable materials and production methods and is committed to reducing its environmental impact. Other fashion icons, such as Vivienne Westwood and Catherine Hamnett, have also been vocal advocates for sustainable and ethical fashion. Another way that fashion icons are promoting sustainable and ethical fashion is by using their influence to raise awareness of these issues. Emma Watson, for example, has been a vocal advocate for sustainable fashion and has used her platform to raise awareness of the environmental impact of the fashion industry. Similarly, Livia Firth, the founder of Eco-Age, has used her influence to promote sustainable fashion and to encourage designers and brands to adopt more sustainable practices. Fashion icons are also using their influence to promote fair labor standards in the fashion industry. Many fashion brands have been criticized for using sweatshop labor and for exploiting workers in developing countries. Fashion icons, such as Diane von Furstenberg and Stella McCartney, have been vocal advocates for fair labor standards and have worked to improve working conditions and wages for garment workers. In addition to promoting sustainable and ethical fashion, fashion icons are also using their influence to promote diversity and inclusivity in the fashion industry. In recent years, there has been a growing awareness of the lack of diversity in the fashion industry, and fashion icons are now using their influence to promote diversity and inclusivity. Rihanna, for example, has been praised for her Fendi fashion line, which has been designed to be inclusive of all body types and skin tones. Overall, fashion icons have a significant influence on the fashion industry, and their advocacy for sustainable and ethical fashion has the potential to create real change in the industry. By using their influence to promote sustainable and ethical practices, fair labor standards, and diversity and inclusivity, fashion icons are helping to create a more sustainable and equitable fashion industry. As consumers become more aware of the impact of their fashion choices, it is likely that the influence of fashion icons will continue to grow in shaping the direction of the industry towards more sustainable and ethical practices. One way that fashion icons are promoting sustainability and ethical fashion is by collaborating with sustainable fashion brands and initiatives. For example, in 2020, the Global Fashion Agenda launched the CEO Agenda 2020, which is a call to action for fashion industry leaders to prioritize sustainability and to work towards a more sustainable future for the industry. Many fashion icons have signed on to support this initiative, including Stella McCartney, Diane von Furstenberg, and Anna Wintour. Fashion icons are also using their influence to promote circular fashion, which is a more sustainable approach to fashion that emphasizes the reuse and recycling of materials. For example, Emma Watson has worked with the online fashion marketplace, Third Up, to promote the reuse of clothing and to encourage consumers to shop secondhand. Similarly, Stella McCartney has launched a program called Stella McCartney Cares Green, which is dedicated to promoting circular fashion and reducing waste in the fashion